I was thinking about this. It's kind of stupid though, but if you're married and you lose your wife or your husband, I guess your spouse, you become widowed. So you know where I'm going with this. What do you call it when? It's stupid. It's so stupid. Anyway, I think my brain kind of went there because it's what our minds do is we try to categorize things, and the reason why we categorize them is because we have a way of sort of filing in a way in order to be able to sort of manage our feelings towards it. You know, things we don't understand, we tend to fear, or we tend to hate because it's different. But if we can categorize it and say it's sort of like this or it's somewhat like that, similar to this, then we can sort of categorize it. It makes it more easier or manageable. So we say it's kind of like this. It reminds me of that, and if that's a good experience, then you automatically will lean more to having a better idea of it. And if it reminds you of something that was negative, then you'll automatically have negative thoughts about it, even though you haven't fully experienced it and know what it is yet. But that's just kind of how the brain works. And that's what this is. You know, I'm constantly trying to find different ways of categorizing how I feel so I could sort of liken it to something else. And then from there, manage a better, or work towards a better outcome. You know, Rambo wasn't like, you know, it wasn't like losing a pickup basketball game because it didn't mean as much to me, so I can't liken it to that. You know, losing Rambo wasn't like, you know, some friends that I lost. I didn't care about them anywhere near as much as I cared about Rambo. It's not fully quite there. See, there's good things. You know, I could think of my favorite foods or great experiences, and I can liken them to Rambo because Rambo is as great as anything I've ever had ever. But losing him doesn't compare to anything, and that's what makes this so difficult. Difficult to manage, difficult to understand, and that's what I'm working on. I'm working on trying to find ways of managing it to overcome it. You know, the funeral helped because you can set forth some respect sending them off. To people who came and said really kind words. The people who just made the effort to come. It meant a lot. It helps. But it's an ongoing effort. You know, it's not enough, and I'm still working on it. But that's what makes it so hard. Rambo is probably the greatest experience of my life. And his loss is the worst loss of my life that doesn't compare to anything else. So, this is what makes it so hard. But getting back to work is helping. The weather's helping. My friends are helping. My loved ones are helping. It's amazing you could put them all together and none of them would have helped as much as Rambo would have helped me. But it's a start. It's definitely a start. And here I am months later still saying it's a start, but sometimes I feel like I barely scratched the surface of getting better. And sometimes I feel like I've come leaps and bounds. Either way, I just have to keep trying.